everyone, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Last time we were very eventful, I suppose.
A lot happened.
A lot happened, and I'm still feeling the whiplash. We stopped Dis from setting off a bomb on the colony walls in order to essentially sabotage, destroy part of the colony in order to become a gardener in a deal that he made with Noctilucent. We are the bestest of friends with him and talked him down. Fortunately, we prevented that from happening. And then as we were out exploring, we went and found Sim out in the, where was it? We were out on the ridges, right?
Yep.
We went and found Sim out on the ridges, who was engaged in battle with two manticores. In the heat of battle, post-battle, we proceeded to make out, and
things got hot. They got steamy.
Things got super hot and steamy out on the hot and steamy ridges. And right before things got even steamier, Manticore showed up, and Sim flung himself over the cliff with the Manticore in order to protect us. And thus ended the tale of Sim, I guess. I don't know.
We're in mourning.
We're in mourning. He's dead. Can you open up our friend chart and see if he's grayed out? I'm gonna scream. Like, if he's like, no! God damn it, it's like Tammy!
Yeah.
He's not there anymore!
I don't know what to tell you about that.
Anyway, yeah, so we professed our love to each other, and then that was it. Like, then he was dead. Man. Like, or maybe not love, but they're like, we want to do something.
I mean,
like,
look, both parties were into it, is all I'll say.
Yes, and I'm just feeling very sad, and it was also Dis's birthday, and our birthday present was, hey, by the way, Sim's dead.
To which Dis said, nah, you liar, you fool.
Immediately after.
How dare you?
God, immediately after we just talked him down from bombing the colony.
Yeah, it was rough.
It's been a real rough, like, I don't know, month. So we're in mourning. It's late wet. We ended trying to, we weren't sure what we were going to do. We were going to rest.
Yeah, we have enough to do at least another thing if we want. We could rest. Yeah.
I mean, we're not like so all the way exhausted. I know I said we were going to rest, but we could just go do something else.
Okay.
Like,
what would you like to do?
That's a great question.
We can do Fun Time Club. We can do engineering. We can do.
Well, we also just unlocked the bridge.
Yep,
and
that's
being
true.
The assistant to the governor, and I mean, if we can like bring down
do
fascism from the inside, then that's cool.
All right, we can assist the governor.
Go assist the governor. Assist.
It
quote
also
unquote.
better get that organizing up to max. I swear to God.
That's sort of the thing. That's why I brought it up, is because our organizing is almost at max, and this gives us 3. So let's do this.
Okay.
And it's a new thing.
Although apparently it's a nothing. I guess
it's a dud.
It's a dud.
Weep womp. Well, at least it'll get our organizing hopefully up to max. This is a desk job. We don't need to think about it. says the cards. Although we do that minus for a total of 60.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Please.
Did that get persuasion up too? It did.
Fuck!
But neither of them.
No!
It got neither of them up.
Like, it's one away!
That's ridiculous.
Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh,
God, that was a dud of a dud of a dud of a dud. They didn't even give us.
Damn.
I'm almost tempted to load back. But I kind of want to see what would happen if we did another one. But
what do you mean if we loaded back? Oh, you mean
know.
for like another event or something?
Yeah, if we want to do Fun Time Clubs instead or something.
Oh, this is
still in mourning.
New. He's still in mourning. Are we still in mourning? We
yes,
are still in mourning.
Are.
You need a break soon. I know, game. We didn't want to
take
a break. I guess we could go out. It's glow. And
we definitely could. We have the ability to explore. We don't have much energy.
No.
But we could try.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get very far, I think.
I mean, if you want, I could do a save and we could scout.
Can we do that?
Yeah, see if there's anything interesting, and then
I don't know why, but part of me, since Sim died, I want to go out and glow, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That is probably not the I don't know, the smart gamey thing to do, but I let's just go look around. You made a save, so
Yeah, I made a save. We can look around and see if there's any cool events we want to
if there's
check out.
anything going on.
And if not, we can go back.
There's
I see a Manticore.
A Manticore. Fuck you. You're not the same one, so it's probably okay.
You don't know.
But I don't know. It could have been the same person piloting that Manticore. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do in fact know what you mean.
I mean, the way it was kind of framed was that it wasn't like it seemed like, you know, he was fighting like a group of animals, but we also know that everything on Vertumna like shares in a big neural network, and that gardeners can kind of access everything. I mean, I guess we don't actually know that. I don't actually know that. But there's an interconnectedness.
That's definitely true. It did seem like it was just like wonky pack dynamics that were going. I mean, so unsurprisingly, Sim is not here. So
yep.
The only thing we could try is the event, but
we could just do the event
just to see,
and then we can reset.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's just do it. You climb up to a plateau ringed with gnarlwood trees. The view is fantastic. You can see the entire valley on this side of the colony from here. You have a curious sense of remembering this place. Not from your dreams, but no, from a vision you had deep under a strange pyramid. Something important will happen here, but not yet. Okay,
yeah,
so this is the spot.
It's the wrong year. Yeah.
Okay. Take some samples?
Sure.
Your quest for knowledge continues, so you take some samples and analyze them with your holopalm. There are wacky things here. There's glowing mushrooms you've never seen before, a strange amount of deadfall, as if there had been some kind of localized tornado. You log fake location data, so it looks like you found these things inside the colony. Utopia would be upset if she knew where and when you actually got this. I guess we can keep going. Oh, we're too worn out.
Yeah, I think maybe going out in glow is not the
that like
here.
Super wore us out. Okay, let's just reload. There was nothing here, so
yep.
I just wanted to see. Thank you.
It was a good call. I mean, and now we know. No Sim, no unique events this year.
Yep.
So, okay. So, what do we want to do? Do we want to rest? Do we want to try to work for the governor again? Do we want to...
I mean, we are nearly tapped. I want to rest.
Okay, let's do it.
I don't know what's going to happen next glow or this glow, the glow that we're in right now. I know the next glow is that's the big event one. That's something's going to happen. But this is the one leading up to that, and there have been there's been acceleration in things happening. Can we go to the walls?
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm so sorry. Is that all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if Dis is going to show up because
worth a shot.
Dis is also in mourning. I don't know if that means he doesn't rest or hang out or things, but let's just see. Could also be a dud. Nope. Okay.
It's a dud.
All right. Yep. You're heading to bed when the sirens begin to wail, heralding the beginning of the yearly xenofauna attack. Outside your window, you see the soldiers begin to form up. This year, Anemone is heading up her own squad. You see her red hair bobbing along with the others as she rushes to defend the walls.
Rush out after her?
Yeah. We do it every year.
Mm-hmm.
Anemone looks at you in surprise, but nods when she sees you're ready to fight. Someone hands you a plas rifle, and you join her squad on the walls. You stand shoulder to shoulder with Anemone and watch the Xenos mass on the far side of the firebreak.
Look at all of them,
she says darkly.
They just keep coming, more and more every year. What are they waiting for? Why don't they just attack already?
She shoots a look at the rest of the squad. All of them Helios, most young adults like you, and lowers her voice.
I just want to get it over with, you know?
She confides in you.
These Helios learned to march before they could walk. I want to prove I can handle myself as well as they can.
She runs her fingers down the barrel of her plas rifle, where she's stenciled the name Kombucha. Oh. A lowing from the forest draws your attention back to the enemy line. The wall of animals is approaching in eerie unison, their footsteps drumming a rumbling tattoo across the ground. Anemone clutches her rifle tightly.
Okay, here goes.
The animals approach the wall at a steady pace, but stop short of the walls. Instead, they mill around outside the colony, near the garrison. In the eerie silence, you hear the sudden crackle of plas rifle fire and a flying creature falls to the ground. You hear Security Chief Rhett from his post on the walls, telling his squad to hold their fire. His voice rings through the still, expectant air. The Xenos are just standing there.
It's so quiet.
Whoa. The animals appear to be waiting for something. The uncomfortable impasse stretches into minutes until finally Anemone tilts her head like she's hearing orders through her hearspeak.
Okay. We're just gonna attack them,
she says, her voice lilting up as if it's a question. Her Helioborn squad mates look at her with unsure expressions, but Anemone nods.
Yeah, to the walls. Open fire!
Oh my god. They weren't even doing anything. They're just standing there.
I think they were waiting for an explosion.
I guess so. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. And it sounded like they took orders. I mean, obviously they've been taking orders the whole time.
Why are my red cards like this?
Yeah, why are we at -3? Is it because we're in mourning? What's the -3 coming? Where's that coming from? Is there something in our set here? All skills 1 for 3 months, and some jobs and actions can't be performed. All skill increases reduced by 1. Oh, that's why organizing didn't top off. Yeah. Maybe there's something on the field here that's subtracting from them. I can't see because we can't remove the cards. Yeah. Oh, Sim! No!
Sorry, bud.
No! This is a depressing end of the year, I feel like. And now we're just like, okay, shoot the Xenos.
I guess so. So that just becomes a 4. Okay.
There must have been something in there that was reducing all of our cards? Okay, what the fuck? What's going... Okay.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah. Card becomes a 4. That's why it was reducing on that track. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, we're fine.
It's all good.
Yeah. I was just trying to figure out what was going on. Yeah. Okay. Yay, our combat. You and the others open fire, joined by other squads at other points on the wall. The creatures continue to mill around as they're cut down by a hail of crackling plas rifle fire, seemingly unbothered. It's not until a few minutes pass that the creatures seem to wake up, in a sense, breaking from their holding pattern and beginning to batter the walls as usual. Flying creatures begin to soar overhead, landing in the courtyard and attacking from within. You stay on the walls and pick off what you can, trying to keep the creatures from forming a living pyramid to scale the walls. You can hear the battering of their bodies against the gates from here, and the commotion as the gate defenders rally to keep it shut. Governor Lum comes charging up to Anemone.
I need command of your squad,
he says.
I'm taking them down to the courtyard to engage the enemy directly.
Bro.
My squad?
Anemone stammers. She looks conflicted. Lum is the governor and outranks her as a soldier, but he's Lum. His plan is bound to be dangerous or even suicidal. The rest of the squad are Helioborn, yes, but they're also just teenagers like you.
Don't you need us up here, supporting defenders from the walls?
She chances to suggest.
Yeah, we're more useful up here. We should obey the governor. Let's ask the security chief.
We're more useful up here. Keep us out of here. Keep us out of your stupid plan. You're about to get people killed. Hey, we're so rebellious! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh my god.
I kind of love it, though. I love that we're like the most rebellious we could possibly be. Lum doesn't look convinced, but your support emboldens Anemone. She stands up straighter and hardens her expression.
I can't send my people into close combat,
she says firmly.
We're trained for ranged defense, not melee.
The governor looks at your squad mates, but none of them make a move to follow him. He curls his lip in disgust and stalks away. We might have just saved a bunch of people's lives, potentially.
It's
or he's
possible.
gonna go grab some other people and they're all gonna get killed.
Also possible.
Yeah. Your squad remains on the wall, defending them against being breached by Xenos and picking off the flying ones before they can land in the courtyard. The gates stay standing, and after an hour the attack ends as quietly as it began, with the remaining Xenos slinking back into the forest whence they came. In the quiet following the battle, the colony comes out of hiding to gather in the courtyard, surveying the damage. Everyone looks weary, but you survived another year, and with remarkably few casualties. As the gates are secured and people begin to pick through the mass of xenobodies, you spot Dis watching from up on the walls. As he meets your eyes from a distance, you wonder how tonight's battle might have gone if you hadn't stopped him from planting that bomb. So that's probably when he would have set it off.
And things could have been a lot worse.
That's why it was so quiet, is because they were waiting for the hole to blow open in the wall.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That is correct.
Holy shit. Whoa.
Yep.
And then they just all were gonna swarm in. Oh my god. Wow. Can we go talk to Dis? Is Dis around?
Probably.
Okay.
Go find him.
See if he has anything to say. We're
Assuming
no
he's up
longer
here.
in mourning.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming he's no longer in mourning either. Dis shades his eyes as he looks up into the sun. This colony has never been my home, he says. I don't care what happens to it, honestly. His lips curve into a fleeting smile. All of Vertumna is my home. Okay.
We know,
Yeah,
buddy.
We know, dude. We know you want to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so
What are we doing? It's our...
do I want to do one more support the governor and see? Oh, hey, Mars.
Oh, Mars. Oh. You're looking for Mars, so you just follow the sound of arguing until you track her down outside the bridge.
That's Mars.
That's Mars, okay. I can't believe how short-sighted you're all being, she fumes. Do you think we can take this planet by force by killing everything that threatens us? It's like you've never thought about anything other than your own ego for 1 second in your stupid life.
Who do you think you are?
Lum roars.
You'd all be dead in the ground if it weren't for me and my soldiers. We're the only thing standing between this colony and destruction.
That's the problem, Mars retorts, sticking her finger in Lum's face. You only care about defense and not about growth. She gestures wildly all around her. This place is a backwater. There's nothing here worth protecting, she continues. We need to start thinking about economic and social policies that encourage growth and creativity, or all we're ever going to do is scrape by a miserable existence on this stupid fungus rock.
What do you think we're doing?
Lum counters.
We can't grow until the enemy is defeated. There will be a time for all your
He waves his hand at Mars's extravagant outfit.
nice jewelry and fancy clothing when our work is done.
He crosses his arms, looking smug.
You think you can just walk in here and tell me what to do, little girl? You don't know the first thing about what it's like to run a colony. You just play pretend.
He's only like a couple years older than
That's
us, right?
correct, yes.
Yeah, he's like 24
Yes.
or like some bullshit. Yeah, sorry.
That is accurate.
Okay. Don't call her little girl. Fuck off. As Mars is shocked. I mean, I guess when he came, we were all comparatively smaller to him, but he's always been young.
Yeah.
Like he is just young.
Yeah, he's
So-
young and he's inexperienced.
Yes. He doesn't know what he's doing. I'm not defending him. This is the opposite of me defending Lum, actually. This is me being like, fuck off, dude. At Mars's shocked look, she continues.
Yeah.
He continues, excuse me.
Yeah, I know about you and your little club.
Lum sneers.
You're a rich little princess playing at politics. You should go back to what you're good at. Looking pretty.
Hey, that's not fair.
Let her fight her in battles.
Oh, fuck. This is a good question because... She likes it when we push back. I don't know.
This isn't pushing
this
back
isn't pushing
necessarily,
back.
though,
This
yeah.
is like butting in, and I kind of think we let her fight this, but also I don't want I don't like him being a dick.
I don't like
That's
him
kind
being
of
a dick
thing. Like
either.
I want to like yell at him. But
We can.
But Mars might not like that. Is the thing. She might be like, I can take care of this. Like, this is my job. I have to deal with people like this. Let her fight her own battles. At least I'm doing politics and not just jerking off with my buddies about killing things, Mars spits. If every eye in the room wasn't on her before, it sure is now. When Lum is sputtering, Mars tosses her hair over her shoulder and smirks. See? It's not so nice when other people do it, is it? Mudslinging politics is so old Earth, she coos. But don't worry, I don't take your lack of class personally.
Get out!
Lum roars, and Mars turns on her heel and leaves command, grabbing you on the way out. Hey.
We need to talk about Governor Lum.
Yeah, Mars. Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Sorry.
Mars is quiet for a long time, considering something. Okay, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, she says. Looking around to make sure no one is listening, she pulls you a little closer. I'm already working on that, she confesses. I wasn't ready to bring it up with the rest of the SFC yet, but lately I've been thinking we should really try to make a difference. If we convince enough council members that Lum is bad news, we can actually remove him from power. Mars calls this meeting of the SFC to order with a grim expression. I cannot just stand by while Governor Lum ruins everything we've built here, she says, clenching her fist on the table. He might know how to hold a gun, but he doesn't know how to lead a colony. From now on, this club is going to focus on getting Governor Lum out of power and getting someone competent in. We have from now until Vertumnalia to somehow convince the other council members that he's got to go. I agree, Cal says, and everyone turns to him in surprise. What? He continues defensively. Lum's a jerk. All he cares about is killing animals. It's better for the whole planet if he's gone. Mars steeples her fingers. But the question is, who would we get to replace him? Obviously, I think I'm a great candidate, but I'm willing to consider other options.
I agree. It should be Mars. I should be governor.
Whoa.
Literally anyone is better than that guy. We should respect Governor Lum.
Fuck that.
We do actually have the stats for this, which is rare. It's because our rebellion is
Rebellion
through the roof.
is so high.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we could be governor, but I kind of do want it to be Mars. Like, I kind of want it to be Mars.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of want it to be Mars because we are also next to Mars, if that makes sense. Like, she's awesome, and we also, like,
that would be true in the reverse as well, but it can be Mars.
Oh, man, that's very true.
I am earnestly fine with either.
That could be really cool if we became governor, though. Like, can I ask you a genuine question?
Yeah.
In your previous playthroughs, have you ever become governor?
My rebellion has never been high enough. That's why I was cracking up at our rebellion being so high. I made Mars governor.
What'd you say?
I made Mars governor. In mine.
Yeah,
I think it makes sense, to be clear.
Yeah, it makes the most sense, and that's kind of where I figured we would go with this anyway. Like, I think it's super cool that we have the option to be governor, and it could be fun. It could be very fun, and I'm very curious about what that would be, but I want to pick Mars. I think we should let Mars be governor.
Okay.
I would like to vote for Mars. Yes, make a save. Maybe I was gonna say, maybe we name it.
I'm not near the keyboard. I can't do that.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, well, we made a save. So if we were curious and want to go back later and see what it's like to be governor, we have the option. Yep. Okay, Mars. Cal looks worried. No offense, Mars, but are you really gonna stop the soldiers from killing the animals? Look, Cal, Mars says, spreading her hands wide. I don't want hunters going out and not coming back either. Maybe we can find a safer, more effective way to deal with the animals, yeah? Sounds ominous. Cal doesn't look convinced. Nomi exchanges a look with Rex, then clears their throat. We support you, Mars. We think you'll be a great governor. But Nomi continues, tracing their fingers idly over the tabletop. You're gonna keep it so the colony is fair and everyone has what they need, right? I like that we don't have to compete for stuff and everyone gets the same treatment. Of course, Mars says. Look, I learned from history, okay? We can't let income inequality tear this place apart like it did on Earth. There's gotta be a way to grow together. She shoots you a grin. Right, Roscoe? Just like we talked about. Mars gathers everyone close. So the plan is we campaign in all of the departments. Geoponics, engineering, the garrison, the corners, explorations, and here in command. Try to soften up all the 6 council members and get them on our side. Try to keep this on the down low. Then at the next Vertumnalia festival, we surprise the governor with a spontaneous council vote and replace him. He'll never see it coming.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Let's see what we can get done.
We are planning to overthrow the government. Yes.
Mom.
Let's go, Mom. Rebellion. Your mom is hard at work. Are you even surprised anymore? She cares about these fields more than she cares about anything else. She doesn't know or care that we're about to overthrow the governor.
Dad.
Dad. Your dad takes a big breath of fresh air. I think, have we run this one before? I don't know.
This is a living. Yeah. Sorry. I just wanted, they are technically the head of geoponics, but that's fine. I'm trying to, I believe you have to actually do events in some of these places, but I want to see if there's anything we can cross off without that.
Okay. Like we have to go in and like do geoponics and that'll,
I think.
What do we have to do? Okay.
One sec.
View the North Pole, supply data. Okay.
Okay, so the people we need geoponics. We need instance. We need our mom.
Yes.
We need Uticott. We need Rhett.
We haven't talked to Uticott.
We have not talked with Uticott.
Literally years.
Yeah, and we need Aunt Annie.
Aunt Annie. Yeah.
Yeah, Rhett and Annie. So
okay.
I'm gonna go to the creche
real quick.
Go
to Aunt Anne.
There.
I feel like she will be the easiest. Where is she not in the creche?
Making another save.
Yeah.
So we can see. Okay. I'm gonna do an event. I'm gonna do an event here.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna load back, but I'm gonna do an event and see if I can kick something off.
Okay.
Basically.
Is that engineering or life sciences that gets us instance?
Either should be fine. Or med bay. I'm gonna just jump into engineering and see if that gets us something.
Okay.
Unless you want me to do med bay.
Do med bay since it's a new one that we've unlocked. Oh, okay. After work, you ask Chief Engineer Instance for a few minutes of her time. She allows you into her office and begrudgingly listens as you explain that you and Mars intend to hijack the elections at the next Vertumnalia. When you're finished, she heaves a long, suffering sigh and pinches the bridge of her nose in her fingers.
Why in the world would I support this plan?
She says.
We're barely surviving as it is. Lum is right. The planet is at war with us. Every year we come closer and closer to total annihilation. Is this really the time for dissent?
Instance gestures to her office. Every horizontal surface is covered with experiments.
He may not be the most suited for the job, but do you see anyone else with the time on their hands to run the colony? The idiot does the least damage while where he is, doing busy work and making stupid motivational videos.
This war on nature is bullshit.
What if I could persuade you?
Yeah, let's do a persuasion.
Okay, so it's looking like we're gonna have to do an event in each area to talk to people.
Okay. Goal is 99.
Goal is 99.
We got a lot of wilds that we can save to use with that 9 yellow.
Yeah. Although that adds stress, but that's okay.
Oh, it does. Oh, but we're maxed out on. We're the least stressed person in this colony right now, so I'm not opposed. If we have to. Oh, but we got
one sec.
Powerful wild cards. -3 of all cards will have. Well, that's the highest value. Okay. Smart for my age.
Okay.
We're fine. We might not even need to use the stress card.
No, I think I'm gonna avoid it if I can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you could throw a yellow in there, though. Plus 2 to cards with gems. Yeah. Yeah! Neat.
Looks great.
Awesome.
Okay.
Unconcerned.
We're very persuasive.
Instance hasn't survived this long under a hostile regime by being soft. It's hard to convince her that you have a chance to oust Lum, but she does like to win. And she appreciates a good game of 8-dimensional political chess. If you win the election and convince her you will, she'll be free.
Well,
She says, sitting back in her chair.
it seems that you might actually be cut out to be our next governor. You have my support.
Oh, yeah. She gives you a stern look.
When you strike, strike to kill.
She says.
If Lum knows I'm moving against him, he'll put me on the wall.
Oh, shit.
Actually, I want to vote for Marzipan.
Yeah. Instance stares at you for a long time, as if sizing up your mettle. Calculations go on behind her eyes, and you can barely hope to understand.
Good.
She says, finally.
Tell her she can count on me.
Yay!
All right, that's
Instance
one.
is down
Vote
with Mars.
one.
Mars. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Awesome. As usual for this time of year, your dreams have been more vibrant and invasive. You have trouble distinguishing dream from reality during the day, and you feel dread falling asleep at night. How did that hop-eye get into your bedroom?
Follow it?
Follow it. You chase it out your balcony door and find yourself on a thickly wooded path, the mushwood pressing in close on every side. The light is weird here, pink and glittering, casting teal shadows. The hop-eye disappears down a hole in the ground, and without thinking, you dive after it, squeezing your shoulders to fit through. You tumble into a cave, beautiful and surreal, shimmering with a light that seems to come from within. When you take a step forward, granules of pink sand crunch underfoot. Whoa, we're going all over the place.
We are.
Holy shit. The cave opens out to a forest that seems lifted from a fairy tale. The sunlight beams through breaks in the trees, illuminating a path of mushroom-ringed stepping stones that lead you to a small cottage. You spot the hop-eye hurrying further down the path. Oh.
Visit the cottage, follow the hop-eye.
There's a cottage out here? I want to follow the hop-eye, but I want to know what this cottage is.
We can only pick one.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. So the hop-eye is going past the cottage.
Mm-hmm. Down the road.
Follow the hop-eye. It's leading us somewhere. Past the cottage is a field dotted with hunched over figures. You watch them tend the crops with simple robotic motions, not caring as you tromp through their work. Their straw hats and overalls look tattered, and when you pass close to one, you realize they're not human at all. They're made of metal. Sightless glass eyes stare back at you, metal faces pockmarked with rust. The rasp of their terrible creaking floods your ears like a cloud of cicadas. The closest robot turns to you. Its glass eyes shine red, and it grabs you by the wrist. Its grip is painful, bringing you to your knees in the loamy dirt. It pushes you down, planting you like a seed. The ground swallows you, and you can't even cry out. You're falling. You land on hard, solid ground, your breath whooshing from you. What the fuck? What was with the robots? What was that shit? It's hot here, impossibly hot. The twin suns beat down on you, burning your skin on contact, and the air is almost painful to breathe. In all directions stretches a barren wasteland of dead trees, like bones puncturing the dry skin of the planet. You rise from the dusty, cracked earth and begin to walk, stumbling over the bones of unknown creatures. You don't know where you're walking, only that the horizon doesn't change. The red sky just stretches overhead like a great bowl of heat pressing down on you. It's a great visualization.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Oh. A great roar shakes you as you turn to see a chimeric nightmare, a manticore, but with Governor Lum's face. He towers over you from a podium, his claws clacking and his tail thrashing as he proselytizes.
We primeval forest felling,
He chants.
we the rivers stemming, pierce deep the mines within, the surface broad surveying, we the virgin soil upheaving.
Overhead, the sky is streaked with smoke. You hear a rumbling in the distance.
Run from the monstrous creature, stand to face it.
Ooh, stand to face it. We can no longer be so. I hate you is the achievement we just got.
Yeah, I think we got effectively max rebellion.
We are so rebellious. You plant your legs and refuse to look away from the beast. With a yell from behind you, Mars appears and swings a sword made of light at the Lum abomination. Its head rolls across the dirt, but it continues to speak. You turn from the scene and walk away, feeling the memory of it cling to you as you push and claw your way through another reality. You stumble forwards into the dark, glowing forest. What is happening? It's like every reality has collapsed
It's like we're
in on
skipping.
itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Blessedly cool air brushes your cheeks, thick with moisture and making your face wet as if you've been crying. The path wends upward, flanked by humanoid figures carrying candles. Some are wearing robes, some armor, some lab coats and envirosuits and formal wear. Some are elderly and some barely 10 years old. All look at you, and you realize with a jolt, they're you. Every single one of them is you. You see yourself reflected in their eyes as they gaze upon you dispassionately, a line of possibilities stretching out as far as you can see. The hop-eye crouches between the ranks and gazes solemnly out as you pass. You walk steadily upward, feeling their unflinching gaze following you. Overhead, the wormhole hangs in the sky like an overripe fruit, bending the heavy branch of space and time towards you. It's so close, you feel as if you could touch it. You stretch your hand out, seeking. You wake up. Milky, quiet sunlight pours through your window. Flakes of bromide snow piling up against the glass. You feel as tired as when you went to bed. It's your birthday. You're 19 years old. Only one more year as a teenager.
Roscoe's going through it.
Yeah, they're really going through it.
I feel like they're really going through it.
Hey, Tang, holy shit, that was a lot.
That was a lot, yeah.
I feel tired for
Yeah.
them. Like, oh, can you imagine? I mean, yeah, we've all had those dreams where it feels like a lifetime or eternity, or like so much shit has passed, and then you wake up and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, I just lived an entire lifetime.
But can you imagine like just passing through
like literally doing it.
literal
yeah.
lifetimes and things that could have happened, and everything is just collapsing in on itself? Like, oh my god.
No kidding.
Holy shit. You spot Tang heading behind the engineering wing and follow, only to find she's disappeared. Then you look up and see an access ladder leading to a maintenance platform by the engine turbines, long silent and starting to rust. Oh, hi.
Hey, Tang.
Unique art. How's it going, Tang? You climb up to the platform. Tang's there, lying on her back and staring at the sky. A hatch beside her leads back into engineering. That must be how she knows about this place. She doesn't acknowledge you until you're almost standing over her, your shadow fighting the overcast light. She blinks with the sluggishness of someone who's only just remembered it is a necessity, and licks her lips before she speaks.
Do they need me in there?
You shake your head, and Tang doesn't sigh in relief exactly, though her eyes slip closed again.
Good.
She murmurs.
It's all too much right now. I thought...
Her mouth twitches.
I don't know what I thought. I don't know what I'm doing up here. Are you okay? What's going on, Tangent?
What's going on? Tang huffs a small laugh and folds her hands over her stomach.
You know, I think I may be burned out or depressed. In Earth movies, depressed teenagers would sneak out onto the rooftops.
She says.
I confess, I don't think I see the appeal. Maybe it would be better if I had alcohol or cigarettes.
Oh, Tang. She shakes her head.
Blanking out your mind with substances is what my mom used to do, not me. Do you want to talk about it?
Do you want to talk about it? Tang smiles, self-effacing,
Self-effacing.
Bleh, and doesn't look at you.
I don't think so.
She says,
Maybe. Will you sit with me?
yeah. You lie down beside Tang and watch the gentle revolution of the sky for a few minutes. You can feel the caginess seep out of Tang as you lie there in silence until she finally speaks.
Do you ever think about humanity?
She asks, slowly.
Humans are such glorious, beautiful, utterly self-destructive things.
She continues.
They only ever create by destroying, and in turn they hasten their own demise.
Tang finally looks at you, her hollow eye lighting up her cheekbones. She looks gaunt.
It was the belief in human supremacy, the unchecked innovation that doomed humankind on Earth.
She says.
Does it seem we're doing this? Does it seem we're going down the same path here on Vertumna? So what if we are? This is our home. I believe we can do better here.
I believe we can do better here. Oh, what's that? Oh. I guess we fucked up.
We don't know.
I don't know. Interesting. Tang takes a deep breath and lets it all out.
I think so too. I don't know how. I don't know if any of us do. We're only human. Sometimes I wonder.
She continues, then pauses.
Sometimes I wonder why we even sent humans to explore space. Given our track record, you would think perhaps an artificial intelligence would have been wiser. No ego to get in the way, no questions about ethics or morality. After all, we learned in Earth history that when human colonists traveled from Europe to the Americas, they nearly killed everyone who already lived there because they spread disease.
Tang looks at her hands.
I just can't help but wonder if we're doing the right thing.
The hatch to the laboratory clangs open and Tang jumps.
There you are,
Instance says, just her head and shoulders visible through the hatch.
Have you finished recalibrating that strand sequencer yet?
Tang scrambles to her feet and brushes off the seat of her pants.
No, not yet.
She says.
I was waiting on the results from BH4316, and...
Instance clicks her tongue against her teeth and raises a hand to interrupt Tang.
They're ready.
Oh, she says.
I need that sequencer ready for the G4100 samples.
She flicks her eyes to you.
If you're done,
she adds, icily.
Yes, ma'am.
Tang says, cowed and slides into the hatch after Instance. As her head disappears past the roofline, you catch a fleeting hint of an expression on her face you can't name.
Tang not doing the best, but that's
also
okay.
Also not doing great. How
I just gave you something, I know. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
We need to go recruit more people. Can we see if there's something for Dis? Can you go over?
Yeah, that was because we did. Oh, there is. There you go.
Hey. You can't find Dis outside the walls, even though the duty roster has him working on the expedition vehicles today. After asking around, one of his crewmates points you to where she'd seen him disappear into the forest just 10 minutes ago. You thank her and set off into the wilderness.
Right. We actually not only spent time in plus Tang, but because we were on the walls, we got plus Dis.
We did.
Yeah.
Yep. So Dis should technically be maxed out, right?
Dis might be maxed. Yeah, Dis is maxed.
Dis is maxed out.
Check that out.
Yeah.
100 out of 100.
We sure did it.
We sure did it.
You've picked up a few things about tracking after hanging out with Dis for so long, so you follow his trail into the nearby mushwood forest until you hear him speaking calm and slow. Shh, it's going to be okay. Just let me help you. You follow his voice to find him kneeling on the ground next to a wounded Hopeye. The scent of blood and animal fear colors the air. Dis's knife glints as he pulls it from its sheath. Don't worry, he says to the creature. I've got you. You won't hurt anymore real soon. A branch snaps under your foot, and Dis's head jerks up. His eyes go wide, but he doesn't greet you. Instead, he gestures for you to get a closer look at the Hopeye. Its single leg is mangled beyond recognition from a hunter's snap trap, and it's bleeding heavily. It can only stare up at Dis, defeat in its 4 eyes. It struggles once more, then goes still from the exertion, wheezing miserably. They tell everyone they're humane traps, Dis murmurs, but humans lie, don't they? They lie all the time. The hunters won't be back to check the traps until tomorrow, Dis continues, looking down at the Hopeye with a grim expression. I have to put it out of its misery.
It's the kindest thing you can do. I'll do it. You can't.
That sucks. I guess let him do it. I mean, unless we want to do it.
Yeah, so it's the kindest thing you can do?
It's the kindest thing you can do. Dis nods once and steels himself. With a clean cut, he slices through the neck of the Hopeye. It tenses, twitching in fear reflex, then goes limp in his arms. Dis is quiet at your side for a long time, breathing evenly through his nose and out through his mouth, like he's meditating. It's better to die quickly than to suffer in a trap. But there shouldn't have been a trap there in the first place, he says eventually. He clicks his tongue against his teeth. It's pointless. It was going to die eventually, but not here. It's not natural. It's not the death part that bothers me. It's our vanity. Humans are so afraid of extinction that they'll kill indiscriminately to avoid it. Dis takes out a cloth and wipes the Hopeye's blood off his blade, his movements slow and reverent. I used to let it control me too. I thought dying meant that living was pointless, he continues. But now I know the truth. Life is short and brutal and hard. It's up to us to fill it with as many experiences as we can. Are we gonna spend our lives cooped up in the colony, subjugating nature because it strikes fear into our animal brains? He smiles faintly. Or are we going to get out there and live the only life we've been given? He looks down at the corpse of the Hopeye and lays his hand gently against its head. We're all going to end up like this in the end. There's no use denying it and letting the fear of it control our actions.
I don't want to die. I never thought about it like that. I agree. Completely.
I never thought about it like that. Isn't it obvious? Dis says, looking up at you. It's not like I'm out here throwing myself off cliffs, but it's not something I can let control me. He smiles genuinely. And because I don't fear death, I do so much more living. You should try it sometime. Dis lifts the Hopeye's body into his arms and rises to his feet. The smell of death will attract animals right into the other traps, he says, and I'm not taking it back to the colony to be stuffed into a recycler. I have to take it into the woods and give it back to nature. You and Dis walk further into the forest in respectful silence, Dis cradling the dead Hopeye against his chest. Eventually, he tells you to wait while he finds the tracks of a predator and lays it down nearby, an offering the forest accepts without acknowledgement. He returns to you, blood-stained and solemn. It's done, he says. You begin to walk back to the colony, though it's clear Dis is taking his time. After a few minutes of walking, he turns to you and grabs your arm, forcing you to stop and look at him. Roscoe, he says, his eyes burning. Promise you won't let me end up like that, Hot-Eye. At your questioning look, he squeezes your arm to the point that it almost hurts. If I'm trapped here, just let me go, okay?
I promise. Des, you're scaring me.
They're both good responses.
They are both good responses.
Shit. What are you planning, dude? What are you planning? Are you planning something? Or are you just like...
might just be scared.
He might just... to me, it seems like he's also just scared. Like, he said all that, but he's actually scared. Because...
I mean, I don't think he's scared of...
Not dying,
yeah.
but like... of leaving us, I think, potentially. But
I think it's more just like,
that...
he saw a way out and we talked him out of it.
Yeah.
But now I think he's in a position where he doesn't know what to do next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's not going right back to where he was, but what do you do? Like the impulse that drove him to want to get out is still there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But maybe the answer then is just, if he reaches that point, don't bomb the colony, but to go.
But we'll let you go.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I feel like is the response here. I'm not afraid person. We get him. Like,
yeah, but he has demonstrated he will do the extreme answer. So
it's
like,
definitely.
Yeah. It's a tricky one with him.
Uh-huh.
But also he didn't.
Yes, but
so,
if we say I promise, are we promising to let him get away with, trying something really dangerous and dramatic again? Or are we just
promising that if the time comes where he walks out that door, we let him go?
Yeah, that's how I'm interpreting it.
Yeah.
And yeah. Yeah, I promise. Dis breathes a sigh of relief. Thank you, Roscoe. He stares at you for a few unnerving seconds, perfectly still, before jerking into a motion and fishing a pendant necklace from his clothes. He unclasps it from his neck and holds it out to you. Here, he says. You should have this. I want you to have it. You turn and let him put it around your neck. The pendant is large, but surprisingly light. You recognize it as a fragment of a unisaur horn, its pearlescent color shimmering in the light.
Thank you. It's beautiful.
Are you flirting with me? No.
I mean, we can. Might dispel some of the angst.
Yeah, maybe it'll lighten the mood a little bit. But also, thank you, it's beautiful. It feels like... I wish those were both like... I don't know.
The kissy face?
Yeah, I wish those were both okay. I mean, they're both okay, but I wish, like, I want to tell him it's beautiful. It's really great, but also, like, I don't know. Maybe this will break the tension a little bit. I don't know.
Do you? I'm gonna
do it.
Okay,
do it. Dis's hands pause on your neck. Maybe, he breathes so quiet you almost don't hear. Is that okay? His voice is shaking. Is he scared?
I think we're better off friends. Does I feel the same way. We held hands
Bro,
once when we were 13.
When we were small.
But we do have some stuff that we should fill you in on.
We have some stuff to fill you in on.
Because we do have maybe another couple of...
Yeah, there's like, there's a lot.
There's stuff, bud.
There's a lot. There's a lot to fill you in on, and like... Yeah, but also...
Yeah, Dis.
Yes,
yeah.
Dude. Yes.
Yes.
This is his version of finally making a move.
I know. Sorry, I mimed looking my watch. Sorry.
Oh, buddy.
So Dis, I feel the same.
I feel the same way. Yeah. Oh, we started dating.
Smitten.
Oh, you do? Dis says. You're not just saying that because you feel sorry for me, right? You turn around and shake your head. You've waited a long time for Dis to be ready, and he finally came to you on his own. A bird you had to let go to be free.
Started dating Dis! Exclamation point.
It's there. Wow, we did it.
Yeah.
Woo. Well, we're not. This is our first person that we're dating.
Yes, we got we
finally dated someone.
Again, we leapfrogged a little bit with Sim, but that's okay.
Yes,
that's okay.
Yes, that's true. Hey, we're finally dating someone in the dating game.
Shocker.
Disregards you with a serious expression. You're the only person in this colony that I've ever really cared about, he says. I don't know why you bothered trying to be my friend when I was trying to push everyone away. His eyes drop to your mouth and linger there. I care for you so much, Roscoe, he says softly. It almost scares me sometimes. I've never felt like this before about anything. He cups your face and bends to kiss you, achingly sweet and slow. You can't imagine what I'd do to keep you safe. Oh, this is very sweet.
It's very.
It's
I mean,
really
that's sweet. In this realm is very sweet.
I imagine
if skittish, but yeah,
he's very skittish. I imagine in other timelines, he's mean and
it's also possible.
Yeah, I can see he's a tough egg to crack.
Yeah,
but
he has never been mean to Roscoe.
No. And I don't think he's
been scared, but not. Yeah.
Yes, he's been scared and skittish, and he's never felt accepted here.
Mm-hmm.
And the only time he's ever felt that was one with us, and he doesn't trust people, so it took a really long time for him to understand that it was genuine. And two, he immediately found a planet that was I'll take you.
That he trusts.
Yeah. Whether it's genuine or not, we don't really know, what his relationship is with the other gardeners and with Noctilucent, or he's got shit going on.
Yeah, he's got a whole realm of stuff going on.
Yeah, that we have no idea.
He's the protagonist of a very different game.
Yes, that is so accurate.
Yeah.
He is just. I mean, if I'm gonna be real, all of the other friends in our group are kind of all in their own I am the protagonist of my story game situation right now.
Absolutely.
Mars is doing that. Anemone clearly is up to some shit. Yeah, I mean, obviously Dis. Tang's got stuff going. Everybody.
Tang. It's hard for us to know what's going on with Tang, but there's some stuff going on with Tang.
There's stuff going. Everyone.
There's a whole counter system assigned to Tang.
There are subplots beyond subplots happening with everybody here. So it's just so interesting. What a fascinating game. But at the same time, it's you are always you, and you will see. I imagine we can get deep into things to a point, but it'll always be we have our own shit to do, and we will never fully understand what everyone else is doing and going through, because they're their own people, and how would you?
I think that's completely accurate.
So yeah. He steps away and looks down at the ground, suddenly evasive. Listen, I don't know how much longer I have left here, he says softly. I just want you to know that I want to spend the time I do have with you. Okay?
Thank you, Dis.
Thank you, Dis.
All right, we have to...
Wow!
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That was a good scene.
We did it. That was a really good scene.
We got 2 back-to-back good scenes with the twins, honestly. Okay, we have to... So if we're doing this thing with Lum, we have to...
We gotta go.
Go to one event in each of these spots.
Yes.
So what do you want to do next? Including the one I was forgetting was Utopia. So we have to explore as well.
Oh, okay.
Because we need to talk to Utopia.
Well, I mean...
So we can do Auntie Anne in here. We can do Rhett at the... yeah, which one do you want to do?
Let's do Auntie Anne, because we're just closest to that building.
That's fair.
Save. All new saves. Woo.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, things are happening. This is wild.
I'm going to assume that the Vodafone is going to do this.
I hope so.
Yeah, there's Anne.
There we go. Anne is easy to track down. She's in the rebuilt crow. Sorry. Your cat, the cat is asleep and she just woke up from a big twitch.
Yes.
In my lap. Anne is easy to track down. She's in the rebuilt creche, giving a bottle to one of the new babies. Despite everything, people are still having babies. It's incredible to think. What? People are having kids now?
Yeah, Lum announced like 2
that's right.
Virginalias ago
But
that,
we
that
can have
people
babies.
could have kids.
That's right. Oh, I'm Anne. I forgot. Oh, I don't know what she sounds like. I'm just gonna new voice.
It's been a while since we've talked to Antecedent.
Yeah. Oh, Roscoe, she says, giving you a gentle smile. Would you mind passing me that canteen? You hand Anne the canteen that had been just out of her reach, and she juggles the bottle to hold it and the baby in one hand while she takes a grateful drink. Ah, never enough hands, she says. Someone should figure out how to give us telekinesis. Let's see science work on that, She laughs, which rocks the baby in her arms. What can I do for you, Roscoe?
Well,
Anne listens patiently as you explain the plan to force a vote at the next Vertumnalia to dispose Lum. When you're done, she sets down the bottle and lifts the baby onto her shoulder to burp. That's quite the plan, she says, rubbing the baby's back. You've come a long way from when you were this little. I'm proud of you for sticking to your guns, no matter what happens.
so can we count on your vote?
Anne makes a thoughtful noise. Well, I'm not one for fighting any wars on nature. Honestly, I believe I'm so busy with living quarters and the kitchens and the creche, I barely pop my head outside these days. But I do trust Lum to do what's best for us. He's a little empty in the noggin, but he surrounds himself with good people, and that's what matters to me. The baby lets out a wet-sounding burp, and Anne coos at it. Oh, great job. Good work. Better out than in. Well, Anne says, turning her attention back to you. What do the others think? If they're on board, I don't mind chipping in a vote to make it a majority.
I have 1 vote.
Yep. Of course there's at least one dissenter, Anne says. Was it Seek? I'll bet you 10 kudos it was Seek. Gosh, they just hate Lum, you know. They probably want the job for themselves. You just started gossiping, huh? Mm-hmm. She laughs gently. Well, I don't think any of us would vote for Seek if it came down to it. I'm sure you'll be fine telling them a little white lie if it comes to that, but don't tell them I said that. Keep at it, she says. You'll need at least 2/3 majority. That's 4 council votes to make an attempt to give you mine if you shake down 2 more votes.
To make an attempt, period.
Oh,
I'll give you
an
mine.
attempt.
Yeah.
Okay. To make an attempt, I'll give you mine if you shake down 2 more votes. Okay,
So,
I understand.
do you want me to load back? I'm not sure if we have to come to her with 4 votes.
Do we come back with 4 votes? Do we have to go to her last, basically?
We might want to come to her last.
Okay.
Are you cool with me loading back?
You can load back.
'Kay.
Yeah, that's cool. It's the one
I think they're
right below.
effectively
I think
the
they're
same.
the same time and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
To be clear, it may be just that if we get 2 more votes, we automatically get hers, but it's probably safest to just come
Then
here
let's
last.
go do everybody
Let's
else.
do Rhett.
Okay.
Let's get Rhett out of the way.
Yeah. Rhett, let's be real. We know you don't like him.
Yeah, that is true. You know what? I'm gonna get bravery above his little notch.
Okay. Where is bravery? Where do we need to get it?
It's right there.
Oh my god,
so
it's
close.
so close. Okay, yeah, do it. You meet with Security Chief Rhett, knowing he'll be a tough sell on this whole political coup business. He sits behind his desk, hands clasped, listening intently as you explain how you and Mars plan to dispose Lum during the next Vertumnalia festival. When you're done, he shakes his head and sits back. You're not an idiot, Roscoe. I know what you're asking me to do. Having the garrison on your side would make this a military coup, he tells you. If you learned Earth history, you'd know those aren't a good look. Why should I support you?
It'll be peaceful. I would make a better governor than Lum. Mars is the future of the colony.
We're back in Mars, so yeah. Rhett laughs. You're a regular little politician on the campaign trail, aren't you? You've got a lot of guts, asking me to remove a professional soldier from leadership during a time of war to replace him with a child. Why the hell shouldn't I go to tell Governor Lum right now that there's a mutiny underfoot?
What can I say to convince you?
Yeah, let's persuasion challenge.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. It is a good point.
99.
Yep. I'm guessing they're all gonna be 99.
Plus 1 social cards, 10 kudos. Okay. Sorry, just wanted to make sure I knew what it was.
Oh, if it equals the goal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I'm whatever about that.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I knew what
I
the
just
rules
want to
were.
hit
Yeah,
it.
I think we're
Yeah.
okay.
That's all. I keep trying to look at the mysterious stranger more closely now to like see the art to see if it looks like how closely it reflects Sim's art. I guess it does. Yeah, he's
it's
got his
Sim.
hand and everything. I
Yeah.
know it is Sim,
Yeah.
but like just it's been it was so dark for so long, you know, that
Mhm.
yeah. Okay, I guess we could throw some mushwood logs in here. We have so many. We don't need to give them all to Rex. Although we
yeah,
only
but
have
I would need to spend a bunch to make an impact here.
Okay.
Do I think what's 71 minus 29?
What's what?
What's 71 minus 29?
Oh, I can't even do that in my head.
I just don't want to.
Yeah, same.
I like straight up. I was like, I could.
42.
Okay, I think I can get 42 on my last one.
I think you
if
can.
if I believe in myself and
Yeah.
the power of anime, I think I can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got the power of anime on your side. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a yellow challenge, and we got this. Wait, what's that one? All cards become a 1. Oh, nope, not that one.
Not that one.
-3 kudos again. I don't care. That's fine.
Give me a sec. We're
Okay.
gonna.
You fucking got this.
I do.
Yeah, we don't get the kudos, but I don't
That's
care.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Neat.
Cool. Done.
Cool. Okay. Persuasion.
You got it up over. There we go.
Yeah. Excellent. You manage somehow to convince Security Chief Rhett that it is morally imperative that he support your movement to depose Lum. You both know that Lum is dangerously inept, so it's really just a matter of assuring him that you'll do a better job and that you'll protect him from reprisal if you fail. You've won his vote against all odds.
All right.
Get to work.
Cool.
Amazing. Wow.
And bravery's up too. That's 2 different
Yes!
level ups.
Oh, I
Love
love
it. Love it. Love it.
Love
Beautiful.
to see it. Okay, so we have a few more people we need to convince. We got to do it quickly, but I think maybe new perk. +1 kudos every time you receive kudos.
Nice.
Extra money.
And there's my
And
other new perk.
Ooh, reduce exploration stress. Nice.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay. I think maybe next time we continue convincing all of the council members that we need to overthrow Lum. We go wrap them up. We got to go to Geoponics. We got to go to Utopia. We got to go to Seek. And then we got to go back to Aunt Anne.
Yes, that is correct.
Is that all we have left? Or,
Um
no, we have to go to Utica as well.
Yeah. What I'm
Somewhere.
not sure is whether we can knock out Utica and Seek at the same time because they should both be here.
Oh, yeah.
Unclear. Well, how many months do we have until Vertimnalia? I think we're gonna have to knock out Utica and Seek at the same time.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
Can we look up when because we're always surprised
It's
by
mid. I think
Vertimnalia.
it's mid quiet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months left,
Okay.
and we have
We have 5 people left, right?
Yeah, we have Anne, we have our mom, we have Seek, we have Utica, we have Utopia. That's 5. So
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's gonna be close. But next time we will continue on our path to convince everyone to overthrow Lum and make Mars the governor and make our Vertumna colony a better place for everybody.
Indeed. Yep. That's the plan.
And we got a boyfriend.
Yeah. We sure did.
By the way.
Boy, oh boy.
Incredible.
All right. Well then, yeah, we'll see everyone next time.
All right. See you next time, folks.
Bye.